Alright, today I show you how to make dry fish choka, delicious dry fish choka. I'm loosening off, I just bought this from the store. This is dry fish, okay? I take it out of the bag, and of course it's salted, so now I'm gonna boil it. Here I have some hot water, and with the fish I'm boiling, the dry fish. As I took it out of the bag, and now I put it to boil, let's say about 15 minutes. I just wanted the salt, the excess salt to dissolve, to boil it from the fish, and of course I want it to be cooked so that the flesh could be out of the bone. I'll keep checking it. I want it to boil for like about 15 minutes in this pot here, so that the flesh could loose off, and when you eat it, because this is not going to be cooked again, this is going to be all mixed up with nice delicious ingredients. That's what makes fish choka, you know. If you notice the salt kind of a whitey, it's because the water that is kind of a whitey, that's because of the the salt coming out of the fish itself. A reason for keep turning it, checking it and turning it, so that every part will be cooked, fully cooked, you know, cooked down. Cover it under the water so it's going to be cooked nice. See, the nice beautiful fish choka when I'm done. Now this is okay. This fish here have been boiling for like about 15 minutes, so I'm going to strain it now so that the water could drain out, and then I will strip it down. Now I drained it off. I drained all the water out of the fish, and now I will run some cold water, you know, run some cold water in it, just so that it cools off before I have access, that easy access to take to debone it, take the flesh off the bone. Because now I'm going to be making the fish choka. Nice, huh? Nice. Okay, using one hand, just to show you, I am deboning this fish. I'm taking this fish out of the bone. For example, this is part here. Just taking it out of the bone. I'm trying to use the camera with one hand, so just show you fast. Taking out the flesh and just mashing it up a little bit with my hand. I'll do more mashing up later on. See, these are the bones. You don't want no bone to be in there when you're eating this dry fish choka. Delicious. Well, you could do this with any kind of a fish, you know, so long as it's dried. See here, for example, I have another one. This is easy after boiling. I'm just loosening off the bone here, look. See how easy? And the flesh comes out of the bone immediately, look. See, I just want to show you, that's a bone. It's a center bone, actually. And then I just mash it up. All I do now is mash it up, and any excess bone that I feel on the way, I take it out. So long as you got the main bones out, you don't have to worry much about eating too many bones. Let's mash this up, mash it up. See? Let's mash. Now, mash this. Mash, take out the bone as I'm mashing it up. And I got more to do, so as I finish, I show you the next step. Okay, I show you the progress here. I'm getting the volume. I already finished boning it. The bone. And the bone is just taking out the bone off the flesh, you know. You know, these could make different chutney, whatever, bone chutney. People do that sometimes. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to make choka. Now, this is being done. Just mash it up a little bit. This is where all the flesh is ready to make this choka. That's what's going to be the choka here. Now, folks, I'll show you what we're going to do. Show you the ingredient. I just want to make it like this. It don't have to be pretty. You don't have to be all grained up. You need to eat that the fish texture too, you know. Okay. Show you the ingredients. Simple ingredients I'm using. Here I'm going to use 1 stem of celery. I got it in a bag. Let me show you. 1 stem of celery. I'm basically doing raw videos here for you, so let me get it out. Here we go. I'm going to use 1 stem of celery. Don't have to be much, maybe this amount. I used like 2 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, and some lemon zest. Or you can squeeze the juice inside too. I love to give it that flavor. Just want to show you the process. I'm cutting up these onions, celery. Gonna do 2 more cloves of garlic and then some lime zest. Okay, in goes now the onion and the celery into that fish. I'll show you. Like that. When you cook for yourself, you know how clean is your hands, you see? So, you could do it for yourself. If you're preparing in a restaurant, then you know, you're going to need that gloves thing and all of that. Now I'm going to mash this up and cut it up and put it in the fish. Now, I love to make choka with a little bit of lime juice, so I'm going to squeeze a bit of lime juice in here, you know, to keep it that mellow vibes. With this now, I'm going to put some black pepper. Ain't nothing a fish choka with some black pepper, a little bit of that kicked up spice there. Put some black pepper in it. Now I'm not going to put salt, because this was already preserved with salt. I boiled some out. This is just some garlic powder to enhance that extra flavor. Now folks, I'm going to turn this up and show you what it looks like. Actually, to give it that flavor, I'm not going to turn this up as yet. I'm going to put some hot oil into this system here. Throw some hot oil so it's instantly kind of a diffuse that onion heat into and the flavor into the fish. Into the pan is not a big deal. You can use the same pan that you drain the fish from, that you just boil the fish, and put like about 2 tablespoons of oil. You know, just this is what we're going to use to diffuse that onion flavor into the fish. With high heat, no problem. High heat. Let me see if I get a heat for you. Yeah. This is a cooking stove, so you know food is going to be on it. No, many people make it different. I love cumin. It's like having a little bit of taste. This is what you kind of a chunky, they say, dal with. Well, cumin seeds, I like to put a little bit to give it that flavor. So, I don't know, I just love cumin seeds. I'll try to get some over here into this choka. I just love cumin seed. That's what it is. Remember, the cumin seed is optional, but I just love it in my choka. I think it gives a wonderful flavor too. Oil to a nice temperature, a very hot frying temperature. Now I'm going to throw it in the choker to diffuse all the onion flavor. This is hot oil that I'll bring and throw it all over now. Kind of frying up the onion, diffusing the onion into everything here. See? Now, and then I could simply just cover it up fast so all the flavor stays in there. I'm gonna uncover it now with my little old, you could use plastic cover. I like to use plastic cover. I don't know why. I think it holds the heat better. Then I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn up this choker. Turn up this choker. After diffusing the onion, I'm gonna turn it up. Now everything is diffused. At this point now is where I will add my little textures, which is about 6 wee pepper. I love it. You can use balafaya too, but we carry that little sense of a nice heat with a flavor. So I'm gonna use wee, or that's what the access I have now. I don't have no balafaya with me currently, otherwise I would have probably used one instead. But wee not bad. I'm gonna cut this up and put it inside. Okay, all I did was to chip the pepper up. You know, don't have to be an angel pretty on it. Chip it up, put it inside there. Now I'm gonna turn it up. Nice and easy. Turn everything up and mix everything up. Now I have an excess of some tomato. Now I'm gonna add a little tomato inside. This is optional too. You already got your fish choker ready to eat, but this is optional. Enhance the flavor a little bit. Plus, vegetable tomato gives that energetic taste. So the tomato is all cut up here. I could just put it in here, fish it into the choker. This is what it looks like. Look at this. Now I just turn this up and ready to eat. Eat this with rice, roti, anything. You want to eat it with baked, like this is saltfish and baked, but this is, you can eat it with baked too. Delicious foodie. Yeah. And this is what it looks like, folks. Delicious. With some rice and some choka. Delicious choka just made. Look at this. I just put some in the bush bowl to show you. Living in the bush, this is good for a bushman too. Enjoy. Yeah.